Hello and a very warm welcome. This is James, live from Kalkine Studios in Sydney, and you're watching The Early Trades, a show where we share with you a glimpse of the Australian share market opening trade scenario, along with the global and domestic drivers that are triggering the market momentum. We'll be taking a look at the ASX performance so far today and Wall Street action overnight, prominent newsmakers grabbing the headlines during the early trade hours, as well as taking a look at cryptocurrency, crude oil, gold and metals indices. The Australian share market opened the day lower on Wednesday, likely pulled down by losses in iron ore and copper miners on muted commodity prices due to concerns over production curbs from China amid widening power cuts. The ASX 200 dropped 94.1 points, or 1.29%, to 7,181.5, after falling 1.5% to 7,275.6 points in the previous session. 10 of 11 sectors are lower today, along with the ASX 200 index. Utilities is today's best performing sector. Meanwhile, a few shares such as Meridian Energy, VIP Gloves, Coventry Group and Perpetual Equity Group will all go ex-dividend today. Ex-dividend is the term used for a stock that is trading without the value of the next dividend payment, while the ex-dividend date is the day the stock starts trading without its next dividend payment. The top gainers of the day on the ASX during opening trades are APA Group, AGL Energy, St Barbara, Computershare and Ingham's Group, whereas the bottom performing stocks are BlueScope Steel, Redbubble, Nearmap, PointsBet Holdings and Kogan.com. Global shares fell for a third day in a row on Tuesday, with tech stocks plummeting as anxiety over when central banks might raise interest rates led to rising bond yields on both sides of the Atlantic. US Federal Reserve policymakers last week projected that they are ready to raise rates in 2022 and that the bank is likely to begin reducing its monthly bond purchases as soon as November. Time now for a very short break on Kalkine TV. The early trades will be back in just a moment. Tune in to get the latest information.
Whether it's about market movements or the currency graph,
sectoral coverage or industry news,
we cover it all on our news segments.
Be on top of the latest news
with Kalkine TV.
Thanks for sticking with us. James with you on Kalkine TV for the Early Trade Show. Let's now take a look at the highlights of prominent ASX shares during the early trades, beginning with Woolworths Group. The Australian supermarket giant has issued 350 million Aussie dollars worth of senior unsecured 6-year notes and 350 million Aussie dollars worth of 10-year notes. The settlement of these notes is expected to occur on the 6th of October 2021. The company will use the proceeds towards general corporate purposes. The share price of Woolworths Group was trading at $38.12 during opening trades. The next company is Kirkland Lake Gold, which has entered into an agreement with Agnico Eagle Mines for a merger. The combined entity is expected to have $2.3 billion worth of liquidity. Upon merger, Agnico Eagle will own 54%, while Kirkland Gold shareholders will hold a 46% stake. The share price of Kirkland Lake Gold was trading at $55.50 during opening trade. Moving on to the next company, and APA Group, which has extended its proposal to acquire all the issued shares in AusNet Services Limited, is in the news. The group has advised AusNet that its time for due diligence checks will be extended for as long as the panel application is under review. The share price of APA Group was trading at $8.67 during opening trade. Moving on now to Bigtincan Holdings, which has signed a contract with Asurion for a deployment of Bigtincan's sales enablement platform. The contract is valued at around 2 million Aussie dollars for 36 months. The software will be used by Asurion channel partners across North America to deliver training and communications amongst other services. The share price of Bigtincan Holdings was trading at $1.29 during opening trades. 4DS Memory, which has been granted an additional USA patent, conductive amorphous oxide contact layers. The patent has been developed in-house and is free from any royalty or licensing obligations. It's been an important milestone for the company towards protecting its unique interface switching re-RAM. The share price of 40S Memory was trading at 14 cents during opening trades this morning. Taking a look now at bond yields, and the 10-year US Treasuries hit a level last seen in the middle of June as expectations over inflation began to surge. The bonds continued their sell-off for the fourth day on Tuesday. The benchmark 10-year US yield rose 5 basis points to 1.54%. In the currency space, the US dollar touched a 10.5-month high, supported by rising Treasury yields. The dollar index rose by 0.31%. As for yellow metal prices, on Tuesday they hit a 7-week low as the US bond yields rose and the dollar strengthened. US gold futures ended 0.8% lower, whilst spot gold fell by 1%. ASX listed gold stocks such as Northern Star Resources were seen in the red during early trading, while Newcrest Mining was also trading lower during opening trades on Wednesday. Moving on to the futures and commodities space, Brent oil prices fell after topping $80 a barrel for the first time in about 3 years. Brent crude futures finished at 0.6% down. US crude oil futures also settled by 2% in the negative. Energy stocks such as Woodside Petroleum were trading lower during early trade, whereas Santos edged lower during early trade on Wednesday. 3-month copper on the London Metal Exchange was down 1.1% to trade at $9,260 by 16:05 Greenwich Meridian time. Well, that's all for now on the Early Trade Show. Make sure to stay tuned to Kalkine TV as we have many more shows lined up for you across the economy, markets and diverse themes and sectors. I'm James, signing off for now.